Wildman says he got the inspiration for his challenge from this man. Dennis Wildman Walker is in our midst.
You may recall, if you've been around here for a while, he was a radio DJ, specialized in doing sports at EBN.
Yes.
Back in the day.
27 years.
Yeah. Now, back in '91, Mr. Walker lost the bet.
So he spent weeks, months really, camped
61
out.
days, Jen.
61 days.
That's 61 days.
He was counting.
He was on a billboard, you guys. A billboard until the Bengals won their first game of the season.
And so, as we move ever closer to a repeat of the Bengals' lost decade of the 90s, we asked Wildman to join us this morning for a little group therapy. Wow, it was great to see you.
Great to see him. I've been in this building a long time.
Did you have flashbacks yesterday?
No, not at all. Not at all.
You went out and spent some time with Jeff.
Yes, oh yeah, I was out there for the whole game.
How was it?
It was great. I mean, it's great. They got great chow out there. He sent me home with a steak dinner. Hey, it was worth it. It was worth the drive. It was worth the drive. And in fact, if it works out for this weekend, I may go out there for watch the Jaguars game.
Nice.
I really think they can beat the Jaguars. I mean, they only scored 6 points against the Saints, and they were at home. And the Bengals have beat the Jaguars 4 of the last 5 times.
Right.
Okay.
So I think they can beat the Jaguars.
So you're staying pretty positive
I'm staying
about
positive.
this. Okay.
Wait a minute, that's the same feelings that got you
Well,
on
of
that
course.
billboard.
I was positive every Sunday, every Monday night, whenever I was up there. Yeah.
Well, for people who don't remember it or just need to recollect about it, how did that all happen?
Our
that you
program
ended up-
director at the time at WEBN, his name was Tom Owens, and he just came to me one day and said, "Would you be interested in maybe going up on this billboard?" Because the guy in Denver at the time, when we were affiliated with a bunch of stations, one of them was in Denver, and we were going to play Denver the first game of the season.
Oh, okay.
I said, "Yeah, I think the Bengals can beat Denver." Well, they played terrible in that game. Oh my God! So I had to go up. So I went up that following Thursday.
Oh, there's the pictures.
Yeah, I went up that following Thursday, and they played the Oilers at home and got spanked like 35-3. It was like,
Oh,
and I was
man.
up there after that, and then we had the bye week, and then we had the Monday Night Football game. That's the one that sticks out of my mind to this day. I believe the Bengals intercepted Jim Kelly like 4 times in the first quarter and got 3 points.
Okay, what's this? Where are you coming from?
That's when I'm leaving. I look like Jim Morrison there, don't I? My final days.
Rising from the dead.
The Bengals, they got blown out by the
Oh my God! Well, what was it like
By
to
Buffalo.
live up there 2 months?
Yeah, well, I mean, they got blown up by Buffalo, and then Sam White and Jim Anderson got into it on the sidelines. It got like a fight, you know. So it was like it's just a comedy of errors. Look, being up there, it was okay. I mean, I had to do the morning show from there.
Yeah.
You know, when I had I could get free food. I had a list of clients. This one lady from Morton's would come up every Wednesday with China, say, "How many guys are you?" And she'd bring up China and bring up the steak dinners.
Wow.
Yeah, she would climb up that ladder.
Bless her heart.
Yeah.
You had frequent visitors too, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
People would come by and just kind of say, "Hey."
Well, here's the thing, Bob. I told Jeff this. I said, you need to get a book and have people sign it as a guest book, because
That's a great
nobody
idea.
thought of that until we came down.
Oh.
And of course, video cameras were in the infancy at the time, so we have very little video. I got some
Yeah.
video of when we played Washington and we lost, and my son, who was 6 months old, crawling around in the playpen up there. So we got some. And so he has no recollection of it, but it was.
How did it feel to come off? How did it feel to come
Oh,
off?
it was a relief. It was a relief. It was a big time relief. Well, you know how I got off is that Matt Stover of the Browns was going to kick a field goal to beat the Bengals, and Eric Thomas rushed in and
He
blocked
blocked
it.
it. Right.
Eric gave me his glove. It was split right down the middle, and he blocked that field goal. The ball was bouncing, John. The ball was bouncing. I'm thinking, oh, it might take Bengals luck. Somebody's going to pick it up, run it in the end zone, and Carl Zander fell on it. Well, there was like 15 seconds of stunned silence because we had like 15 people up there. All of a sudden, they just piled on me.
Oh my God!
And then you could hear the crowd from the stadium coming, and they wanted me to come down. I said, no, I'm going to milk it till tomorrow morning, do the morning show, and come down. But it was a relief. And we broke out Victory cigars. And,
I love how you remember every single
yeah.
fact.
Every highlight. How did you
61 days, though. That's a long time up on a billboard.
Well, and here's the thing. We put it out on social media. My people are talking to some other people about doing a 30th anniversary one. If the Bengals, we may do it in 2021 because it'll be 30 years. We've got the billboard. We found.
Are you up for that?
I'm up for it. I'm up for it. But I'm not doing it for God and country now.
Yeah.
You know, there'll be.
There's gonna be some money.
There's going to be some money involved. I mean, come on. I mean, it ought to be, you know.
Hey, before we let you go, what advice would you give Jeff, especially with the weather probably about to get a whole lot colder?
Well, I told
for
him to
up
get
there?
some heavy tarps to tarp inside his little man cave,
Yeah.
and get rid of that stupid air mattress that he had, because I had one of those, and I had got rid of that, and they brought a regular bed
Bed
in
up
there,
there.
so you could sleep.
Yeah. Why
Get a regular bed in there. Other than that, he's got food right there. He can get up and walk out and go to the shower and take a. Or I had a porta potty, as you saw that picture.
right.
I had a lousy porta potty.
Oh my gosh, Wildman! I don't know how you did that.
Thanks for coming in, man.
It was,
We really
it was so
appreciate
fun
it.
to catch up with you.
It was good to see you.
That was
It
good.
And hearing your voice. I love just hearing your voice.
Absolutely.
I don't get up early too much like this anymore, but it was worth it. It was worth it.
What are you up to
Thank
now?
you.
Pretty much semi-retired. I work for Seven Hills School. I do all their PA for basketball, soccer, and lacrosse.
Cool, man.
I do Anderson High School football because I went to Anderson, and I do their baseball. But get this: last year, Anderson High School gave me a distinguished. You sitting in that chair? Alumni award. They have my
Look at you.
They have my picture on the wall at Anderson High School. Is this a great country or what? Huh?
Now, what
It
Distinguished
didn't say
wild
most
man.
wanted.
No,
It
no.
said distinguished
Alumni award.
What
Thank
did you
you,
used to
Wild
say?
man.
Bye-bye now.
You take care.
Take care.
Coming
See you
up.
in church.